Hello, everybody. It is Thursday night, and I am here for my Thursday Night Live with Angela segment. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you guys are cooling off and staying cool as much as possible. I want to make sure that we wait until 6 o'clock, which is just about a minute away. So I am here to talk about something really exciting today. So I'm hoping that you are able to join us. If you're not able to join us and you're here to just listening in after the fact, listening to the recording as opposed to actually being here for the live call, um, I hope you'll get something out of this as well. So I hear my dog barking downstairs, so I will tell you right now, I apologize. All right. It is 6 o'clock, and this is Thursday Night Live with Angela. I am your business coach, Angela Moore, and I come here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to talk to you about things business related. So let's talk about business. I wanted today to talk about results. And results meaning that things that make you appreciate somebody doing something for you. In other words, if you're getting a haircut and you really love the way somebody cuts your hair, then those results are going to make you go back to that person every time. If a restaurant cooks an exceptionally good meal and you really love that meal, those results are going to make you go back to that restaurant whenever you get a chance. If you're a business coach, your clients are looking for results. And I want to talk about that a little bit today. Let me just kind of get the basics out of the way. My name is Angela Lofton Moore, and I have been a business coach for a little over 5 years. I have recently taken my business coaching out of my business setup enterprise, which is Moore Park Enterprises, where I've been doing the coaching right along with setting up people's businesses and helping them get their business off the ground. That business has been very successful because we get results. We make sure that your LLC is done, that your corporation is done, that your nonprofit is done, and we get a lot of business by referral because we get results. So, step one. If anytime during this segment here, hey Naraya, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments, or if you're watching this as a recording and you have questions or you would like to discuss your business and how to move it forward, you can reach me at Angela at moreparkenterprises.com, and I will be more than happy to set up a consultation with you, whether it is setting up your business for the first time or you've already set it up and maybe it's not moving as fast as you'd like, maybe it's not moving at all, maybe it's stalled on you and you're not really sure why. As a business coach, two things that I find is that people's businesses don't perform the way that they expect it to because one, they don't have a plan, i.e., a business plan, or number two, they don't know what the numbers are. And when I'm saying the numbers, I'm talking about what do I need to sell to make my business successful? How much do I need to charge? What should my profit margins be? What are all my expenses? And that is part of the business plan. But even if you don't have a business plan, you need to have a budget so that you know your numbers. And so most of the time, it's one of those two things. And I will review your business with you and I will help you figure out how to get your business in a position where it moves forward. So, um, again, today we're going to talk about results. And the reason I want to talk about results today is because something really fantastic happened today. One of my clients who just graduated Second Act Business Builder program last Saturday signed her first $6,000 contract today with a client that she would have never thought about charging that much for or to, not because she's inflated her prices or anything like that, but because she was charging way too little. And when she started working with me, when she was in our second Act Business Builder program, one of the first things that we talk about when we talk about your products, your services, the pricing, and your budget is to figure out if you're charging the right amount for what you bring to the table. Now, this woman, fabulous woman, has been in business a long time, um, but she has always charged by the hour, which I highly, highly, highly discourage all of my clients from doing unless it's absolutely positive. And there are sometimes where you do need to quote an hourly rate, but even her hourly rate was way too low. So she sat through the class. We came up with pricing, and she presented that pricing to a client today. And the client said, okay, not, I'm not taking anything away from her. She absolutely did a fabulous job explaining why the charge is what it is based on what he was asking for. And she gave him the price and she didn't say anything else. Sales 101. If you give someone information that you want a response on, especially if it's a proposal or a pricing, you tell them what the proposal is or what you will be providing, and you tell them the price, and then you stop talking. She did just that, and it turned into a $6,000+ contract for her. So those are results. Those are results she got, and I will take full credit for this one. She got those results because she sat through my class, paid attention, understood what I was trying to do for her in the way of pricing, not just her, but all of my clients. And she took it and did what she was instructed to do. And she got results. And that's really what I'm looking to give my clients all the time. Because if I don't give you results, you're not going to get what you want out of the class. And you're probably not going to give me referrals. But if I get you results, things that will help you not just once, but going forward in your business, those results are part of what you're paying me for as your business coach. You're not paying me just for one class or for one program. You're paying me for the results that you can get over and over and over again when you finish the class. If I teach you how to get $10,000 sales and I charge you $10,000 as an example, is it valuable to you? Because you're not going to make $10,000 once. I'm going to teach you how to make $10,000 over and over and over and over and over again. If you learn the way to do this, then what I'm charging you is a small portion of what you should be able to do after you leave the class. I hope that makes sense. I'm so excited for her right now. I can't even tell you. And I really do hope that if you are a business coach, that you actually are results oriented on behalf of your clients. Your clients need to see why it is they invested with you. My clients are walking away with a business plan. Part of that business plan is just what we talked about. We talk about the original meeting is all about describing your business, because I want you to really be able to focus and tell people if they say, well, what is your business? you can give them a very quick, coherent, and cohesive explanation of what your business does. We talk about structuring your business. Is it going to be a sole proprietorship? Is it going to be an LLC? Is it going to be a corporation because you want to sell shares? Or is it going to be a nonprofit? We don't really focus on nonprofits in our Second Act Business Builder program, but I do set up nonprofits. So there are processes to everything. And last year, someone came to me and was doing a program. They were not a nonprofit, but it was a program for a short period of time for a government agency. And they needed a budget for that program. The budget number that they had was $100,000. And I told them right off the bat that was too low, without even looking at anything else, because I knew what their business was, and I knew that for $100,000 for the time frame, $100,000 a month, I'm sorry, $100,000 for the program was not enough to get done the things that they needed to do every single month while the program lasted. I rewrote the budget. I rewrote the budget for $249,000, which they got no questions asked. But if they had gotten the $100,000, while they would have probably still been able to do their budget, do their program, it would have been a lot smaller, obviously, and it may not have been as impactful because of the fact that it was a lot smaller. And so the numbers are everything. My friend Rue will agree that, she's an accountant, and she's the person I give a lot of my accounting business to, because she and I have done we did a lot of training together last year when the pandemic was going on, and there was all this training going on, and people were finding out they didn't really have businesses, and they were trying to get money that just wasn't coming to them because they were basically set up as a hobby. So that was, long story short, she and I have worked together. Rue is fabulous. And she will also tell you that the numbers are everything. You can take the numbers and figure out why your business isn't growing. You can take the numbers and figure out how to add employees, how to, expand your business. She can look at the numbers and forecast for you. These are all things that you also, by the way, need if you're looking to get funding for your business. You're going to need numbers to give to the person that you're wanting to get money from, whether that's, SBA, your local bank, whoever it is. They want to see a business plan, and part of that business plan needs to be numbers. I like numbers. I know how to disseminate numbers, and I know how to tell you why the numbers don't work and why your business is not growing the way that you would like to do. But that's all part of what I do as your business coach. I review your business with you. I make sure, hair all over the place, sorry. I make sure that the numbers make sense. If the numbers don't make sense, the business is going to have some issues. So, if you're a coach, that's whatever your coaching industry is, whether it's health and wellness, whether it's mindset transformation, whatever your coaching business is, what are the results that you're going to get for your clients? If you're not clear on that, you're going to have a tough time bringing people to a point where they see the results. You need to know what the results are. If you're a health and wellness coach and you're telling them that they can lose 15 pounds in the next 60 days, and they go through your program and they do everything you say and they don't lose any weight, it's probably not going to sit well. Those results aren't going to sit well. My goal for my clients is to grow their business, to understand their business better, charge more for what they offer, because my clients are so experienced. I have 2 clients that are brand new companies, but they're not brand new in the business. They have been doing their business for years. There's a lot of experience out there. And if you take that experience and charge accordingly, you can get it if people understand that they're going to get results with you. I hope that makes sense. So, do we have any questions? Hello, Leanne. How are you? Leanne was also in my class. And I think Naraya is going to be in my next class. Wink, wink. Um, we're going to start the next Second Act Business Builder program on August 7th. And we have 10 spots available, 3 of them are taken. And if you're looking for results for your business, okay, you need to hire someone who can get you those results. And a business coach is a good way to go. I hired my first business coach in 2019. What a game changer. Shea is fantastic. I knew her before she became my coach. Obviously, I'm familiar with her. I used to go to every event where she spoke because she's this ball of energy. I felt like I could learn from her how to come out of my shell. She had great information. She coaches exclusively, life coaches mostly, but not exclusively. So she could teach me something, but I was putting it off. I was putting it off and I was putting it off, and I wish I hadn't, because once I started working with her, she helped me focus. I have, in case you don't know much about me, I have 4 companies and a nonprofit, and I was spreading myself so thin. I was on the verge of burning myself out, and she brought me back, focused on the things that were most important, and within less than 60 days, my business took off like crazy. She got me results. So that's why she was my coach and still is. She is still somebody I pay for coaching services. I've since then added 2 more coaches. Chandra helped me create my Second Act Business Builder program, and she helped me get the results of bringing people to the table for my program. She got me results. That's why she's on my payroll. Now, Linda was a bonus coach that came through Chandra, but Linda is amazing. And I thank Chandra for bringing her to me as part of my coaching with her. And Linda is this amazing woman that just excels in teaching you how to sell your products and services. Naraya says, "Second act, here I come." Okay, you guys saw it on here. Um, but these are 3 different coaches, 3 brilliant women who have served me in different ways, but every one of them very important. And they get me results. If you're looking for results and you say, "Well, I need to make some money first before I can hire a coach," please don't do that. You need to hire a coach to show you how to make more money than what you're doing right now. And I know I probably mentioned this a time or 2 before, but you really do need to find someone, even if it's not me. I'm not saying you have to hire me, although I would love to be your coach, especially if you're a mature woman or a mature entrepreneur, period, who is looking to build a business in their second act, which is the Second Act Business Builder program, in a nutshell. Because why do I want to work with people that are more mature? First of all, those are my people because, you know, I'm a woman of a certain age. And I actually love working with women who are a little older, a little more mature, and even men. You know, we're allowing men into this next Second Act Business Builder program. We are more focused, more determined, we have less distractions. Most of us, the kids are gone, we've retired from a job. We want to make a difference and we know what we want. Second Act Business Builder is actually the program that will help you do that. Now, in that class, as I mentioned, we go through all the steps of building a business plan. So when your class is over with 8 weeks later, you have a full business plan that you can use as a roadmap for your business to check and make sure you're still on target every month. And also, you can take it to your financial institution and talk about getting funding for your business. If you're not familiar with how SBA works, SBA's traditional role, I know there's a lot of things going on with pandemic money and those types of things right now. This is a little different. In their traditional role, SBA is not a lender. They don't give you money. What they do is guarantee a loan that you get from someone else, like your local bank. So we have a gentleman from SBDC, which is an arm of SBA, and he comes to us in week 8 on our graduation day, as it turns out, and he talks to you about how he can help you get financing for your business. But the first thing you need is that business plan. You will have that when you leave my class. And SBA and SBDC, excuse me, they, like I said, they do not, in a traditional role, they do not fund businesses. But let's say you go to your bank, and let's say you haven't been banking with them for a long time, they don't really know you, or maybe your credit is not really strong, or you're a little overextended on your credit, and they're hesitant to give you a loan for your business. SBA's role is, of course, you meet with them first, and they go through all of your business planning and all of that stuff, and they say, okay, yes, we could guarantee you. They then work in conjunction with your financial institution, and SBA will guarantee 80% of the loan that your financial institution is going to give you. So if you get $100,000, they will guarantee 80,000 of that, which makes your portion of it a little smaller. The things you have to guarantee. It's a great way to get a loan for your business. It absolutely is. And part of our class is to get you in touch with people that can make that happen. We will also talk about branding and marketing. What does your branding look like? Do you have a logo? Do you have anything that can be considered a brand? And how are you showing that brand? Your social media, if you have a Facebook business page, an Instagram business page, Twitter page, whatever you have, it should display your brand. And everything that you advertise on behalf of your business should also display your brand. Nike didn't have just the swoosh when they started out. They had the word Nike in there, but you recognize that swoosh right now, even without the wording. McDonald's has those arches. They don't have to put their name on it anymore. You need to get to the point where people can recognize your business without anything being said. So we talk about what does your brand look like? We talk about how you are branding yourself, and we talk about marketing options. Are you on all social media? How are you showing up on social media? Are you doing email marketing? What kind of things are you doing to actually let people know what it is you do? Are you doing testimonials with your clients? Are you showing, if you're one of my clients is an interior decorator, are you showing before and after pictures on your social media? How are you showing that you are the person that people should be hiring for whatever it is that you do? So we also talk about, like I said, we talk about structuring the business, sole proprietor, LLC, corporation, nonprofit. Let's talk about what works best for your particular application of the business. This is all part of your business plan, and it is all part of the Second Act Business Builder program. Now, if you're interested in coming to our Second Act Business Builder program, here's what I need you to do. You actually go to secondactbusinessbuilders.com. That's builders with an S. Secondactbusinessbuilders.com, and sign up for our August class. You can save a seat by just paying a deposit today. The balance is not due until the class actually starts, but you've reserved yourself a seat. I had people before the last cohort said, I'll do the next one. I'll do the next one. And I'm never going to force anybody to do anything that they want to do. People will do what they need to do when they're ready. But understand that every class is going to be more expensive. That's just the way it is. Because we add more value propositions to each class. We have guest speakers coming in that are going to just blow your mind. We're going to have a class that is going to help each other. We did a lot of networking with this last class. There was a lot of idea sharing. There was a lot of things going on that are worth every penny of this class. And everything that you learn is going to help you make more money as you go on. So, go pay your deposit and get yourself a seat at the Second Act Business Builders program, which starts August 7th. Go to secondactbusinessbuilders.com and pay a deposit that will guarantee your seat. If you have any questions for me, you can reach me at angela@moreparkenterprises.com. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have or set up a consultation. But I'm not really interested right now in talking to people who are kind of on the fence and they're looking for somebody to rescue them off the fence. I'm looking for people who are ready, who are focused, who are tired of their business not growing, and who are determined to win and get results. And I'm going to get those results for you. Do we have any other questions in here? We're getting close to the end. If you're watching this as a recording, you didn't get to see it live. Again, contact me if you're interested, or go straight to secondactbusinessbuilders.com, pay your deposit, and get your seat. The next class will not be until 2022. We're not doing a class over the holidays. And if you're interested in, if you don't do the class now or you don't hire a coach now, then you're probably going to go into 2022 with your business in the exact same position that it is right now. And I don't want that for you. I want you to get results. I want you to take your business, take it to the next level, and I want you to be like my client that she is so amazing and signed her first $6,000 contract today because she did what I taught her to do in the Second Act Business Builder program. So I'm going to go ahead and close out just a minute or two early just because I'm still fighting this wonderful thing that I have. Good news is I don't have COVID, so, life is magical. And I will be here again next week, Thursday, for Thursday Night Live with Angela. My name is Angela Lofton Moore, and I am your business coach. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I look forward to seeing you guys signed up for the Second Act Business Builder program. Get your deposits in. Once the 10 seats are gone, the 10 seats are gone. We're not adding any additional ones. And the next class will not be until 2022. So get your butt in gear. Get your business moving forward. Let me help you get results. Just like that. Let me help you get results. I love what I do. I've been doing it a long time. There's even a testimonial on the Second Act Business Builder program website, secondactbusinessbuilders.com website. Take a look. see what my clients are saying, and understand that I am only in this because I want you and your business to win. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. Thank you for those that joined in. Thank you for those that watched the whole video after the fact. I hope I gave you good information. And I will see you next week for Thursday Night Live with Angela. Have a good night.